Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here. We are in week 3 of our Madden 18 Cincinnati Bengals franchise. We're going up against the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay, and this is going to be a big game to where we take on Aaron Rodgers, one of the best quarterbacks in the National Football League, and his surrounding cast of Jordy Nelson. On defense, you also have to contend with Clay Matthews, and a lot of the weapons they have on defense are young, especially their secondary. And they had to replace some spots and some players leaving, especially with Hyde. But we will see what they throw at us today. But they will take the ball on offense first. We'll see Aaron Rodgers out here. But here is the kickoff going into week 3. This going to be out the back of the end zone. Will not be returned. And we'll see Aaron Rodgers and his stats for this year. Little rundown as he's sent out by McCarthy. 9 touchdowns, 1 interception, 772 yards. So with Montgomery in the backfield, he's going to give it to him in the first play, and that's going to be taken down by Dunlap. We're going to look at the inactives. We are losing Dalton, and Denard are out. And we will not see Dalton the rest of the season. But here's Martellus Bennett, the former Bear, getting that one for 7 yards, 3rd and 4. Cobb in motion. Dropping back. Rodgers going to hit Cobb. Good spin move to get a couple extra yards until he's taken down by Vigil. Going to give it to Montgomery up the middle again. Has a lead blocker and then still bouncing off some Bengals to the 49. Out of the pistol, play action. Blitz is picked up. Going to the outside. It's going to be picked off by Shaw. Shaw's going to take it down to the 50, the 40, and taken out of bounds by Aaron Rodgers. That is something that he typically doesn't do. He underthrew the receiver, and Shaw, the young player, makes it. But here's another one. It's going to be a fumble, but picked up in the air by Bernard, and that was a good hit coming off the left side. Play action, looking downfield. Going to be going to A.J. Green. One-on-one coverage is going to be tipped away by Devin House. So a 3rd and 14. Going to be a play action. McCarron looking, going to throw it and dump it off to Mixon. He's going to be taken down well short of the first down to 36. Jake Elliott will put it up and through the uprights. So Elliott actually in real life was picked for the Eagles after just before week 1, so that's why he's on our roster instead. That's out to Jordy Nelson and dropped as we look at their offense. Bakhtiari, Taylor, Lindsey, Evans, and Beluga, I think, is the outside. Cobb and Nelson on the outside, the big weapons. And there's Montgomery taken down in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of 2. The pistol dropping back. Rodgers looking, clean pocket, and Montgomery can't handle that. The former receiver dropping passes. So giving it to Bernard here. He's going to bounce off and be taken down at the 41. So after that short gain, play action. McCarron looking. He's going to roll out to the right. He's going to throw it to Croft. There, getting that one for the first down. Bernard going to the outside. Spin move off Orion, but only for a couple more. On 2nd and 9, play action. Looking. Blitz in his face. He's going to throw it in triple coverage. Luckily, it's not picked off by House. It's just knocked down. So a 3rd and 9. Empty backfield, going to set up a screen. That's going to be A.J. Green only. Might have been a loss of 1. They're going to say a loss. And punt it back to Green Bay as Montgomery getting a tackle. Going to the outside. Good spin move there, but gets caught up on Cobb. Otherwise, he would have been gone there for at least a 60-yard run. So Montgomery again going on the outside, crossing the 50, backing up until he's brought down at the 50 there. On 2nd and 3, you have a big issue with stopping the run in this game. That's something we need to do more effectively. So we will see what Rodgers dials up on 2nd and 3 out of the shotgun. He has the rookie in the backfield. He's going to give it to him. It's Williams. He'll have the first down and then some, working to the 43. And I formation, giving it to Montgomery. Montgomery, a move on the outside, and George Aloka slows him down so Justin Willis can clean up the tackle. Cobb in motion, play action. Looking downfield, he's going to find Kendricks there. His second tight end, and Kendricks looks like he was taken down awkwardly on his side. He's holding his side there on the right, his rib area. So we'll see if he comes back later on. But a delay handoff to Montgomery has some room up the middle, and this Bengals run defense is not showing up today. Out of the pistol, Montgomery, and there's Justin Willis with a stop, or Jordan Willis with the stop, and here is the Bengals defense. Willis getting his second start. Vigil going to be over on left linebacker opposite of Burfict and Ray in the middle. Out wide, Jackson and Jones, and Aloka and Williams. So giving it to Montgomery. Montgomery spun down at the 1. That'll make it a 3rd and goal. Drop it back, Rogers, quick throw, and he will find one of his favorite receivers, Randall Cobb. There will be an injury, but I believe it's on the offensive line, but they will return. So play action looking. Blitz is picked up, going deep, and that's knocked away, almost intercepted there. Should have been, just hit him right in the hands. And McCarron just not doing much with that football. So going over to the Packers on their next drive, and they'll get 2. So going over to Montgomery, and Montgomery is going to be stopped there. Finally getting something going in this defense. Rogers setting up a screen. It's going the outside. Montgomery will be stopped by George Aloka, and we have a 3 and out. To drop it back, McCarron. Blitz is picked up, those the outside. Bernard going down the sideline and taken down at the 25. Dropping back. McCarron looking, pressure, taken down by Clark for the sack at the 17. So a 3rd and long. McCarron stepping up the pocket, going to go on the outside. It's going to be picked up. It's going to be a diving catch by Mixon, the rookie. And it'll be a 1st and 10 after that 20-yard reception. So McCarron dropping back. Looking, going over the middle, and Ross just off his fingertips. Cannot get a handle on it. So out of the pistol, giving it to Bernard, and he's going to go down quickly. And we will see a loss of 1 there. On 3rd and 11, play action. McCarron rolling on the right side. Pressure. He's going to find a man. It is John Ross with a catch at the 45. So this is nothing but big play central today. But Bernard puts the ball on the ground. Clinton Dix is going to take it up, and no one is there to even take him down. And that will be a fumble recovery for a touchdown. This defense is not really making Aaron Rodgers make plays today, as that's clearly out of bounds, nowhere close. And on 2nd and 10, play action. McCarron looking, time, going deep, one-on-one coverage, and A.J. Green can't get to it. That's Devin House is going to intercept this, going the outside, bobbing and weaving in between until he's taken down at the 45. So a 1st and 10 for Rodgers from the 45 of the Bengals. Giving it to Montgomery up the middle, going the outside. He's got him to 32 and a face mask. And so that will definitely be an added 15 yards. So from the 14, Ty Montgomery taken down quickly there by Ray. Dropping back, empty backfield. Quick throw over to Bennett, and Bennett's taken down at the 11. I'll make it a 3rd and 7. 2 men in the backfield. Rodgers, clean pocket as always. Finally, some pressure from the back. It's thrown over to Ty Montgomery, who looked like he stepped out, and he did, and so they only get a field goal of it. Trying to set up a screen. It's going to the outside. LaFell's got this on the outside, past the 30, down at the 32. So a 2nd and 3 out of the pistol. Looking. Blitz is picked up, but he's no match. That's over to A.J. Green on the slant. One-on-one with House, getting that one for a 1st down. Dropping back, pump fake. McCarron looking outside, one-on-one this time to A.J. Green. And A.J. Green will beat Devin House, and that will be a touchdown. Finally getting a deep ball to A.J. Green. He's a primary receiver here, and A.J. McCarron's going to have to lean on him for the rest of the season. As Rodgers finding Jordy Nelson on the right side for a curl for a 1st down. Rodgers to Montgomery, spin move, a couple extra there as he's taken down at 46. Montgomery again up the middle, and he's going to be hit by, looks like Jackson, at the 50. They'll make it 3rd and 2. Play action. Not going to fool anyone as Rodgers is taken down by a blitzing Ray. Looks like the Bengals send 2 or 3 linebackers up the middle as this one goes to Bernard as we're under 2 minutes left to play. That's only a gain of 3. Play action. McCarron looking. Pocket finally collapsing. Has to put it out to Bernard. Spin move there to get 1 extra. And that injury will be on the line there. This is blitz up the middle. Taken down is A.J. McCarron. And that will be Ryan with the sack. So from the 37, Rodgers, can he score before the half? Looking around in the pocket, clean. He's going to throw it. He's going to find Jordy Nelson at the 42. So Aaron Rodgers doing his magic and extended plays. Cobb in motion, looking. He's going to give it to Cobb. He has to work back to the football, and it'll be no gain. Empty backfield. Rodgers, quick throw over the middle to Davante Adams to the 35 as clock is ticking under 20 seconds. They're going to let it run. Rodgers looking, goes on the outside, has Janis. As Janis is taken down, they're going to call that timeout. So here, Green Bay going for the field goal. It will be up and kick strip the uprights and good. So it's going to be a 10-point lead for Green Bay going in this half. And it seems like the Bengals just can't get it going at the start of a game, but they can surely finish it. So we'll see what they go into in the second half. It will be Bengals ball to start off. A quick touchdown can help this Bengals offense get back on track, as well as allow this Bengals defense to get some takeaways. And we only have 9 yards rushing, while the Packers have 91. So we're going to give it to Bernard here in the first play going the outside. That's only a gain of 1. So going for a play action. Looking. McCarron rolling out the left side. He's going to run forward past the 40 and slides near the 45. That's will mark him down. So another pistol formation. Bernard up the middle. Bernard is swarmed by 3 Packers, including Clinton Dix there. 2nd and 9, play action. Looking. Going outside. And that's to Tyler Eifert. Has to dive to catch that football. And we'll see his new contract deal here. And he's going to ensure he plays at that level. So giving it to Bernard up the middle. And again, swarmed by 3 Packers. So on 2nd and 8, play action. Looking. Throwing deep. It's going to be knocked away by a house. It looked like he'd underthrown because of the hit on McCarron. So on 3rd and 8, dropping back. Looking. Time going the outside. Mixon will have this one. Another diving grab at the 35. And it'll be a field goal attempt for Jake Elliott. And he has it. Flynn holds it. And it's through the uprights. And good. It's back to a 7-point game. So the Bengals just trailing the Packers point for point, besides that touchdown on defense for the Packers, as Rodgers finds a wide open Jordy Nelson in between the safeties there. It's a big strike to the 47 of the Bengals. Rodgers dropping back, looking, clean pocket, goes on the outside. Davante Adams close to the first down marker to 39. I formation, giving it to Montgomery, and he's going to be just running to traffic there as he can't get the first down. 3rd and 1, Montgomery again, and there is Jordan Willis from the back. So here it is after that punt. McCarron rolling on the right side. Hit as he throws. He will find Tyler Eifert, and that will be close to a first down. 2nd and 2, Bernard up the middle. Bernard has some room in the biggest run we've had all day. He has 10 rushes for 23 yards. That'll be a gain of 10. So dropping back, McCarron looking, going to go over the middle, almost picked off. That was a lot of traffic there as it was patrolled by a lot of Packers. But here rolling out, he's going to find Tyler Eifert wide open in the middle of the field on that bootleg out for a first down. Dropping back, looking, rolling the right side. He's going to throw it over to Uzomah. Uzomah is going to be close to the 44 and forced out of bounds. 2nd and inches. Giving it to Hill, and Hill's got the first down to the 42. Good 2-yard gain. So Bernard going to the outside. Bernard nowhere to go there. And just this running game cannot get going. We're going to set up a screen, though, as Bernard has this one. And now House jumping over the block 3rd and 8. Play action. McCarron rolling the right side. Throws it over to Mixon coming out of the backfield. Mixon has some room down the sideline. Good spin move to 10. Trying to do a good stiff arm there, but pushed out of bounds at the 3. So here it is. Goal line from the 3, and that's out to LaFell on the slant. And the Bengals will tie this ball game. But Rodgers, he's trying to answer back. He's going to give it to Montgomery here as he's dragging Burfict to the 34. So Rodgers again to Montgomery, and there's Vigil, but not before he gets a first down as we tick into the 4th quarter. Montgomery going the outside. He's dragged down by Williams to 39. 2nd and 7. Low snap there. Kind of threw off the play a little bit. Montgomery is able to get back to the line of scrimmage and a couple more. Rodgers dropping back, looking quick on the left side. Jordy Nelson's got a first down. That curl route hit by Jackson, but he's going to hold on to it. So give me to Ty Montgomery again, and finally this Bengals defense is making sure Montgomery doesn't have any big plays as he did in the first half. There's a play action, and Rodgers goes down with a blitz by Sean Williams. So 3rd and long. It's 19 and going deep. There is double coverage, and he's going to pick up to it. Only Aaron Rodgers can throw that, and Jordy Nelson reaches out for it. We'll have to take another look at this as Rodgers, clean pocket, nothing, no pressure, has all the time in the world. He's going to throw this, and it's a perfect pass. Only Jordy Nelson can make a play on it, and he does. And that's nothing but an Aaron Rodgers play right there. So pump fake. McCarron looking. He's going to put this on the ground. It's going to bounce around, and the Packers will recover this one. And now we are imploding here in Green Bay from the 12 of the Bengals. Rodgers going out, and that's over in triple coverage. Lucky it wasn't picked off. But here we go. 2nd and 10. Montgomery is going to find this one, but no hole there. As from the 9, 3rd and 7. Looking, Rodgers, looking, time, over the middle, and there's Jordy Nelson with another touchdown up the middle. Thrown a little bit behind, but no one's there anyway. So a 1st and 10 for the Bengals trying to come back in this game. Bernard, the best run he's had all day has been 10 yards, and he's got 2 of them. So play action, looking, and A.J. McCarron's going to go down. That will be Martinez with the blitz. Jumping back, looking, going deep, and that's off to A.J. Green. A.J. Green is going to be tripped up by Devin House. He could have been down there for a touchdown. So going to screen, almost picked off, and now we have a 2nd and 10. Dropping back, looking, rolling over the right side. Clear, nothing's there at the 30. He's going to slide down close to the 25, marking down to 26. As McCarron looking here, pressure, he throws, and that'll be incomplete there. Empty backfield on 4th and 3, going over, and not even close to the intended receiver, Giovanni Bernard. It'll be picked off by Burnett, and this is just how this game is imploded in the 4th quarter. Rodgers looking, he's going to give it to Cobb there at the 32. On 2nd and 3, Rodgers to Cobb. Actually, that's going to be Montgomery. And he'll be short, 3rd and 1. Giving it to Montgomery, and no one's there. Even he was shocked that he had an open lane there, and that'll be a 1st down as Montgomery gets another one, and he's taken down there. And 2nd and 7, drop it back. Rodgers looking, going to the middle, and that is to Jeff Janis on the in route. And it'll make it a 1st and 10. 3:08 left to play in this game. Williams bouncing off a move. Another good spin move until he's brought down at the 40. Nothing but spin moves out of him. He looks like a good running back if they could put Ty Montgomery back at receiver. As Montgomery, the workhorse today with 28 carries. 3rd and inches though. Montgomery nowhere to go. Swarmed by Fours Bengals. So it's going to be a long kick here from the 39. Looks like a 52-yard field goal, and it's wide left and incomplete. So the Bengals possibly have some time to do something here. Dropping back, McCarron looking. McCarron is sacked with some pressure up the middle. On 2nd and 15, looking. McCarron up the middle, and that is spiked away from Tyler Eifert. So a 3rd and 15. Empty backfield, looking. Throws over to the right side to LaFell, and that'll make it a 3rd and manageable at least. Or 4th and manageable. As McCarron here going to the outside, and it's thrown in, picked off by Jones, and Jones just stepped in front of LaFell. And that will be another touchdown for this Packers defense, and that pretty much seals the deal for this game. So we're going to run it with Giovanni Bernard here. Bernard is going to get 4 there as we will wind this down and take this loss here in Green Bay. This is a big, big loss, as we had it at one point tied 20-20 going in the 4th quarter, and we imploded with 2 turnovers. Aaron Rodgers did nothing, no mistakes with that football after that pick by Shaw. After that, he picked us apart. He had all the time in the world in that pocket. So we go in to I believe that puts us to a 2-1 record, and we have beat the Ravens. We have the Steelers coming up. That's going to be another big division game, but that won't be for a couple of weeks. Let's see who we play next, as without Andy Dalton, we're not really getting a lot going in the passing game. But the biggest issues is our tackles. Our tackles can't hold on a lot of these good pass rushers. Today, though, Clay Matthews not able to get any pressure from the edge. Thing is, he had a lot of pressure from the interior line. That's something that should be a strength of ours, but it's really not. So as we give up 5 takeaways there to the Packers, Aaron Rodgers just flawless besides that turnover in the first drive. Montgomery 29 carries, $110. Bernard 14 carries for only 52 yards. This passing game, though, A.J. Green, 4 receptions, $103. Jordy Nelson, though, 2 touchdowns, 6 receptions, $141. We had a couple drops. One was by Ross, but just off the fingertips, nothing big. And on defense, we got some pressure early, but we did not get it often. And a lot of our pressure was on their run plays, and so we were able to stop Montgomery in some cases. In other cases, he ran all over us, and Aaron Rodgers threw all over us. As we go against the Browns this next week, they have a lot of injuries. McCants, Carter, Johnson, Barker, Darius Jackson's out, and Marquise Williams. But they will be starting none other than Deshaun Kaiser, their 2nd-round pick. We'll see Crowell here as the running back, as we go to the receivers. Josh Gordon will be playing this year with Coleman behind him being the slot receiver. We'll see the rookie, David Njoku, coming out here out of Miami. We'll see what speed he has out of that tight end position. But their line is still pretty solid. It's always been pretty solid besides that right tackle this year. As we will see the number 1 overall pick, Myles Garrett, and Danny Shelton, who is a high draft pick. The former Patriot as well. Kelvin Shepard playing in the middle, and Scooby Wright, Kurtzy over on the right. And their secondary, Taylor, McCourty, Buddy Calhoun. This is a secondary that was solidified by McCourty coming over after he was cut. Over on safety, though, Jabril Peppers is another dangerous weapon with a lot of good man coverage, and we'll see what he can do as we go into week 4, going into Cleveland. Later, guys.